Donald Trump has repeatedly claimed that he's an exceptional golfer with a handicap as low as 2.8 and multiple club championship victories under his belt. But how much of that is actually true? Does he really possess the skills of an elite amateur golfer? Or is it all just carefully crafted self-promotion? Today, we're diving deep into the truth behind Trump's golf game, and what we found might surprise you. Trump's golf claims are part of his carefully constructed public persona that emphasizes winning and success at every turn. He frequently boasts about his remarkably low handicap and numerous tournament victories, using these achievements to reinforce his image as someone who excels at everything he touches. But when you start digging into the details, a very different picture emerges. Let's start with that 2.8 handicap claim. In golf, your handicap is essentially a numerical representation of your skill level. A handicap between 0 and 10 is considered low, indicating a highly skilled amateur golfer. Someone with a 2.8 handicap should theoretically be capable of shooting just a few strokes over par consistently. To put this in perspective, that would place Trump firmly in the top tier of amateur golfers worldwide. It's an impressive claim, but here's where things get interesting. The United States Golf Association has a very specific system for calculating handicaps. It requires golfers to regularly submit scores from at least 20 rounds, with the handicap calculated from the best 8 of those 20 scores. This system is designed to be fair and accurate, but it absolutely depends on honest and consistent score reporting. Here's the problem. Despite claiming to be such an accomplished golfer and playing more golf than virtually any other president in history, Trump has only submitted 20 scores to the official system over an 8-year period. Rick Riley, a prominent sports writer who literally wrote the book on this topic called Commander-in-Chief, has extensively documented Trump's golf behavior. According to Riley, Trump simply doesn't submit his scores consistently, which he describes as highly unethical in golf circles. This creates what we might call a verification gap. How can you trust a handicap that's based on cherry-picked scores rather than the comprehensive data the system requires? But the handicap issue is just the tip of the iceberg. The allegations about Trump's actual behavior on the golf course are far more damaging to his claims of legitimate skill. Riley and numerous other sources have documented a pattern of behavior that fundamentally violates golf's most basic rules and traditions. Let's talk about something called Trump bumps. This refers to allegations that Trump frequently kicks his ball out of rough patches or into more favorable positions on the fairway. Caddies at Winged Foot, a prestigious golf club where Trump is a member, reportedly nicknamed him Pele due to his frequent ball-kicking habits. If these allegations are true, this represents a fundamental violation of golf's rules. Then there are the excessive mulligans. A mulligan is essentially a do-over when you hit a bad shot. In casual golf among friends, taking an occasional mulligan is generally acceptable, but Trump allegedly takes them constantly, essentially erasing any shot he doesn't like. He's also been accused of requesting gimme chip-ins, which means asking to have difficult chip shots counted as successful without actually making them. This is virtually unheard of in serious golf. Perhaps most damaging are the allegations about outright score manipulation. According to multiple sources, Trump has been known to move opponents' balls into hazards while using a turbocharged golf cart to outpace his playing partners. He allegedly repositions his own ball to more favorable spots before others arrive at the location. Some sources claim he alters his scores after rounds are completed, creating an artificial impression of better play. What makes these allegations particularly striking is their consistency across multiple sources and the apparent tolerance of them by high-profile players. Professional golfers like Tiger Woods and Dustin Johnson have reportedly admitted to allowing Trump to cheat against them, stating their reason was simply to get their own stories about Trump's cheating behavior. This suggests that his alleged rule-bending has become so normalized in certain circles that it's actually expected. Now let's address Trump's tournament victories because this is where the controlled environment factor becomes crucial. Trump frequently announces victories in club championships at his own golf courses, often through social media posts that reinforce his winning image. However, specific instances of these claimed victories have raised significant questions about their legitimacy. For example, in 2023, Trump declared himself the winner of a senior championship at his Florida club, despite missing the entire first day of the tournament to attend a funeral in North Carolina. According to reports, he informed tournament organizers that he had played a strong round 2 days before the event, and this pre-recorded score was counted as his first-day performance. This score was reportedly 5 points better than any competitor achieved on the actual first day. This practice fundamentally deviates from standard tournament rules, which require participation in all scheduled rounds. Rick Riley makes a particularly damaging assertion. Trump has never won a championship at a course he doesn't own and operate, despite claiming 23 victories. Riley alleges that Trump has a peculiar method for claiming titles, stating that anytime Trump buys a new course, he plays the first round alone and then declares himself club champion. When Trump has played at stricter, independently operated courses like Pebble Beach and Lake Tahoe, Riley claims he has never finished in the top half of the field. Trump's ownership of 17 golf courses worldwide provides him with unprecedented control over his playing environment. This creates what we might call an echo chamber effect, where his achievements occur within controlled settings that are less likely to face external scrutiny. It's significantly easier to maintain an artificially low handicap when you primarily post scores from courses where you might influence ratings, slope calculations, or scorekeeping practices. Interestingly, when we look purely at Trump's physical golf swing, professional coaches offer some positive assessments. Paul Elvin, founder of the London Golf Performance Academy, has analyzed Trump's swing from video footage and acknowledges several positive attributes. Elvin notes that Trump generates good power for his age and rotates well through impact. He describes Trump's downswing as excellent and suggests his backswing effectively sets up a strong downswing. Elvin places Trump in the top 5% of amateur golfers age 75 and above based on his ability to hit the ball far, indicating that he defies typical age-related decline in swing speed and distance. However, Elvin also unequivocally states that Trump would not be able to compete at the professional level, even on a senior tour. This distinction is crucial. Having a decent physical swing for an amateur of his age doesn't equate to the consistent, rule-abiding competitive performance required at higher levels. The contradiction here is fascinating. Trump appears to possess genuine physical ability to play golf reasonably well for his age, but this technical capability is completely overshadowed by the integrity issues surrounding his actual play. Golf is unique among sports in its reliance on self-policing and an unwritten code of conduct often referred to as the gentleman's game. The pervasive allegations of cheating directly undermine this fundamental ethos. Trump's golf engagement extends far beyond personal recreation. He has utilized golf as a diplomatic tool, playing 5 times with former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe to build rapport. Reports suggest South Korean President Yoon Suk Yeol began playing golf again specifically to benefit his country's relationship with Trump when he potentially returned to office. His golf courses frequently serve as venues for political events and gatherings, demonstrating that golf functions as a strategic asset deeply integrated into his business and political influence. This creates an interesting dynamic where Trump's golf claims serve multiple purposes beyond simple self-promotion. They reinforce his winner image, provide diplomatic opportunities, and create controlled environments where his narrative of success can persist without independent verification. The golf persona becomes part of a broader performance where maintaining the appearance of excellence matters more than adhering to the rules and ethics that traditionally govern the sport. So what's the final verdict on Trump's golf skills? Based on the available evidence, he appears to be a physically capable golfer for his age, possessing a swing that can generate significant power and demonstrating decent mechanics. However, the integrity of his game is profoundly compromised by a consistent and well-documented pattern of alleged cheating and rule manipulation. His self-proclaimed achievements appear to be largely constructed within the controlled environment of his own golf courses, where independent verification is minimal and rules can be bent to ensure desired outcomes. While he may possess the physical ability to hit a golf ball well, his approach to the game reflects a win-at-all-costs mentality that prioritizes results over the process of fair play that defines golf's essential character. The collective evidence suggests that Trump's golf claims function more as marketing tools for his broader success narrative than as genuine sporting achievements. His ownership of multiple courses creates a feedback loop where he can manufacture victories and maintain artificially low scores while avoiding the scrutiny that would come from consistent play at independently operated facilities under standard competitive conditions. What do you think? Is Trump's golf game a legitimate display of skill, or is it all carefully orchestrated self-promotion? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the stories behind the headlines.